Alright, I'm having some serious technical issues, gamers. Um, I'm trying to get the stream to work. I don't know what's going on. Restream is having huge issues at the moment. I apologize. But we are here with game number 1, which has already started. Sorry, gamers. I'm gonna go. Let's do this first game. Not gonna have much commentary. I need to fix what's going on with the link. I really do not know what is happening. Alright. Alright, I am monitoring the progress of how the stream health is at the moment. Looks like both teams going in for a big brawl right here. Ferocity trying to bail out Blue right now, keeping Tony Flo, or getting the kill on Tony Flo to keep Blue alive. Unfortunately, in the middle of the fight, it looks like Reject's going to be taking it to Pincer. DJ, Derpy Bop, both low health tanks, but TJ might be able to help HP share for Snimwu. Pincer is doing a good job at getting kills here, but they need to keep their tanks alive in order to win this one, but they are getting those kills now. Destin Liberty on 500 HP. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm distracted. I need to make sure that this is working. Is it working? I can't tell. Alright, are we live? Hello, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Alright, we're good, guys. We're good. Okay. Restream was giving me tons of issues there, guys. This is awful timing. I know. I will explain. After this set, we will have a nice talk, guys. I am sorry. We are good to go. I am talking to Tolian right now to make sure everything's good. We'll talk about it. Let's focus on the set here, guys. Pincer won game 1. I wasn't really able to watch most of the game because I am trying to get the stream working for you guys. Don't worry, y'all. You'll get your rewards. Working with Tolian right now to get things sorted. Alright. Sorry. So, we'll talk after the set about the state of the tournament, what happened with me, everything. I think something that's very frustrating is that I'm the only streamer on NA, so when I have issues or something happens to me, everyone's screwed. And so, NA needs more streamers, guys. Take this as an indicator that NA needs more streamers. So if anyone wants to step up, become a tournament streamer, I would love to have more North American streamers. That would be amazing. So I will say this tech issue that I have completely unrelated to what happened yesterday. Yesterday I was not even, I had to completely leave like the house and everything. Today just seems to be tech issue having to do with Restream. The link that I sent to Restream was for some reason not working, but we're good now. Let's focus on the set, and afterwards we will talk about it. Okay, that's the last one I'm going to say for now. Let's lock in. Both teams are going to be headed towards the factory side of Ghost Factory. Pincer more heavily pushing in towards D. Reject's pretty passive on the D area, but they've got 4 tanks in C, which is more than Pincer does. Rejects also has a tank all the way out at A. They have a light tank. No light tank for the Pincer team. Are they going to take this as an opportunity to push hard on this corner? It seems like they may be. Pew is moving in. Destin and Rage Pinja, though, getting spotted, and Pew might be in a bit of trouble here himself. He seems relatively fine at the moment. Pincer's doing a reasonably good job at holding off all of the tanks that are in the factory, although Derpy's taking a couple of shots himself. Pincer's pretty locked down into the D corner. Pew is actually going to back out. He's getting covered, though, so Rage Pinja not peeking out to punish him, rotating back around. Good cover fire by TJ and Pharaoh. The American heavy tank's doing a good job in the corner, but they're going to be rotating back out now. Just noticed, by the way, that's 3 concepts on the Pincer lineup. It's a lot of concepts. You usually don't see that many of them. It's usually a very role-playing tank, but Pincer's seeming to be running a lot of them this game here, which is interesting to me. Thank you to everyone who's been pinging me, by the way, making sure that things are working. That's how I figured out it wasn't working at all. Yeah, shit happens, guys. It's all gonna work out. Yeah, don't worry. At the moment, Rejects can just chill. They've got multiple caps. Pincer only has 1. Rage Pinja not even bothering to move. You know, he's in this safe little bush. There's really no risk of him getting pushed without it getting spotted out first. Things happen. But Pincer is pushing up on A. There's 2 tanks from Rejects here to cover it. So it's an even 2v2 at the moment, but T100 LT doesn't really do too well against heavy tanks in like a fight like this. So, you know, T100's best when it's able to move around and use its mobility, but in a little brawl fight like this, maybe not so much. TJ rotating back to help out with the heavy tanks from the other side of the map, but he seems to be caught out by Destin, potentially renamed user as well, so he's not going to be able to make that rotation. Blue is stopping the A base, though, renamed user here to reset it, and Blue missing the shot to return fire as well. He's going to take 2 shots for that. Pincer needs to stop a base here because at the moment Rejects is looking poised to take this game on the caps. Looks like TJ is now on the base, but he's taking a hit as well, and Pincer's just getting bled out so heavily just by these 2 tanks. TJ's on half HP, Blue's on half HP, and another reset. Really nice Capola shot there from renamed user, and it's not looking too good for Pincer on that side. However, their push through the factory is actually doing quite well. They were able to pick up 1 kill on Tony Flo. Sadworld also getting nuked extremely hard by the Pincer push. However, Blue 248 is likely to go down himself. Pharaoh stopping the C base, and now actually Pincer having all the bases. Things are looking quite good. Sadworld gets picked, traded for Blue. TJ is going to fall on base A any second now. But Pincer's push in the town is actually looking quite good. They're staying on the C base, and they're about to have all 4. Yes, they do have all 4 now. Exovert getting picked off himself. Snim going to be the next target, but look at Rage Pinja. He's in a really good position to farm the rest of the Pincer team, but actually they're not quite exposing themselves to him. They know where he's at, and they're actually playing very well at positioning themselves away from him. Now, Rejects were able to stop the A base, but at the moment they are still down 2 bases. They are down a tank, and they're down about 2,000 HP, so it's not going to be easy for them to bring this back. I was concerned for Pincer because the A cap they were absolutely losing, but they did make it up with a really nice push in the factory. But they've caught Pew double Pew alone, completely isolated. His teammate's not really here to support him at all, and he's going to get picked off by these double mobility tanks. He can put in an extra shot. That's going to be it, though. Pincer needs to make a push around on the other side. They are going to do it. Rage Pinja is going to have really good farms, though. He's in a great position to put farming damage in. And Pincer needs to deal with that tank as well. But no, he's just going to start throwing his HP in the mix. No, still no. And Snimmu is going to die as a result of that. Destin Liberty also got picked off by Derp on the other side of the map. And we're at 990 cap points for Pinsir here. Renamed user step in the D base is not going to be enough. And Pinsir's going to take game 2 as well. So Wargaming going to reimburse. I am sure that Wargaming's going to make it right some way. I am sorry to Wargaming for me messing this up. This one's completely on me. Yesterday, I will claim responsibility, but wasn't really my fault. Something I couldn't control. Today, my fault. I had tech issues that I couldn't figure out. That I thought I figured out, but I didn't. I thought I fixed it twice. Yeah, we're going to be moving on to Port Bay for games 3 and 4. I know I keep saying I'm not going to talk about it, but it's on my mind. It's nagging at me. But now I'm actually not going to talk about it. We're going to be moving on to Port Bay for games 3 and 4. This is an important win for Rejects, I have to say it. So at the moment, they're 1 and 3. If they lose this set, then they can win the next 2. They'll still be 4 and 3. But that's going to be pretty scary if Pinsir has going to have the head-to-head win. And they end up having 4 wins, then Pinsir would move on. And I believe, have DFM, yeah, DFM also has the head-to-head over Rejects. So in a tie with either of those teams, they would make it in over Rejects. So that would not be good for them. They did beat 7 Bud, though, which is a significant win right there. But moving on to Port Bay, we are going to be seeing light tanks again from Rejects. In fact, 2 50Ms this time. Last game, they only had 1. Rocking 2 of them, so lots of mobility. Could be a take on the C corner. Doesn't have to be, though. Tanks are pretty flexible. You don't necessarily have to be playing C corner. Pinsir's rocking 2 T-22s in the 62. That, like, smells like C to me from a mile away. But, you know, I could be surprised, but that absolutely looks like a C play with brawling tanks in that corner. But let's go ahead and introduce Port Bay. Tommy and Cora stream should win Portals too. I agree. It would be cool to add them to the Portal. Tommy streams were Portal last season, but I guess he just didn't bother signing up for them this season. Maybe he's not aware that player POVs can still be put in there, but it's all good. Anyway, let's go ahead and focus on Game 3. After I have to thank Breeze with the 5 gift subs. Hey, Breeze, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're well. Dude, I appreciate you so much, man. More than you know. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Game number 3. Fair going to cross into the corner with Pew. No surprise there. They are going to find the 50Ms. And it's a matter of who's going to win the brawl. Looks like both 50Ms missed their shot. Both T-22s missed their own. What is going on here with TJ and Renamed User? They're finding themselves in the ramp. Looks like they went for a very quick push here. TJ with a very good heads-up play to not back himself into all of those Chieftains, MLEs. That would have hurt a lot, so TJ made a very smart play by backing out. It does mean Renamed User gets to stay alive. Blue248 not going to bother hunting him down. In the meantime, let's look at the corner brawl here. Destin getting shot from the side, it looks like, as well as the T-22s. Pinsir's doing a great job at focusing down those mediums. They're very important initial targets. Pew or Pharaoh are going to look to pick up that kill. They might as well bleed Sim while they can, and they are going to do that. Both 50Ms getting picked rather quickly. Exovert going to be the focus fire target for Pinsir. No, it's Tony Flow. Easily shot at by all the mediums, and Pinsir's completely wiping this set away, guys. I thought this was going to be a close one, but Pinsir is absolutely locked in with this one. Exovert, they're focus fire. They're not even focus firing. They're just shooting whichever tank is available, which is just fine. Now, they do get a pick on DJ, so it's not a 7-0, but yeah, Pinsir had a very nice play this time around. That T-62A, very interesting play going to the middle. I was expecting them all to go corner, but did a really nice job of catching the T-100 out. And yeah, again, even though they didn't get the initial kill on him, you know, absolutely bleeding out the T-100 early makes that tank play super passive for the rest of the game, and it's very important to get those early bleeds into the light tank when you can. Very nice. And Pinsir's up 3-0. Guys, I picked this set not only because, you know, I thought it would be, you know, a close set between Pinsir and Rejects because, you know, Pinsir's been playing well, but Rejects has also had a hell of a season, beating DFM, a team that Pinsir couldn't beat, and doing it twice. But yeah, not only because of the coast sled, because it's very consequential. Because both of these teams fighting for top 4, the head-to-head is absolutely going to matter in some of these sets. So I wanted to cover it. Also, this is my opportunity at covering Rejects. Haven't seen them play yet, and definitely wanted to see how they play. But this might be the end of it already. Port Bay, game number 4. Can they avoid the sweep? Of course, they're going to need to win every single game in the rest of the set if they want to take it. They're again going double 50M plus T100, sticking to their guns. I respect it. Maybe they're thinking Pinsir won't do the same thing twice, surely, right? And they would be correct. Pinsir's not. They're switching to some 2 and 5Bs, 3 MLEs. 1 T100 plus whatever TJ tanks. Another 2 and 5B. Okay. So they're bringing the guns this game. I like it. I like it. So please link the Blitz website stream for earning crates. Let me make sure that message is pinned. It should be pinned ideally. If it's not pinned, then yeah, it is a pinned message on YouTube. Sorry, checking out all of my stream stuff to make sure that it looks good. And we're good. All right. We're good now. We are good. Yeah, so one light tank for both teams, but Rejects with the double 50M. Very different lineups. Rejects also choosing to play a Chieftain instead of the 2 and 5B. Likely for the gun depression, but it is what it is. Alright. Game 4, gamers. Game 4. Is Rejects able to equalize here? They are going to be heading towards C yet again. Looks like they may mirror their strat, but maybe be more careful with the T100 this time. We'll see. Pinsir is going A. They'll still send Bluetooth right. No, he's going to be sneaking. Yeah, Rejects is literally mirroring. I guess they're not crossing with one of their 50Ms. Maybe assuming that Pinsir's not going to be here because they only have one T100. But we are going to be seeing the early base grab from Pinsir, so they will have that advantage going for them. But map positioning, typically C is considered to be the better spot. But look at this little trap that Pinsir has set up, the MLE. You can kind of hide behind this building. We'll see. One thing that experienced players will do in competitive is check this building by proxy spotting it from the one side. We'll see if Rejects has any experienced players that know to do that. Because if they want to push through here, you got to check that. That's not a super common trap spot, but it is a known trap spot. And it looks like Snim maybe trying to sneak a red line to do that. No, he's spotted, though. TJ with some good information. But in come the MLEs from Rejects. And they're going to get some good opening shots into TJ. Actually, only one shot, but that does give good information to Pinsir. And Blue actually getting spotted now. Giving away this trap, but putting in a good shot to Destin Liberty, who is now down to 1500 HP. I believe he took 2 hits. Reactive armor being a nice boon for the 50M. No Girlfriend getting bled across the map. Exovert getting bled in return. Pharaoh sneaking around in his T100 LT, but he might get chased down if he's not careful. So backing off. Running into something, but still backing off. Rejects has a good push potential here, though, but Pinsir's got a very nice defense set up. Derpy, TJ, Girlfriend, DJ, and Blue. That's 5 tanks up here. Not an easy push. Buildings can make it tricky. I will say Pinsir's a little bit tight in the factory area here, this little smokestack factory, whatever type thing. Sometimes it can be nice to get a tank with gun depression in the middle ground right here just to kind of help spread those guns around a little bit to receive a push from the outside, but it looks like Rejects isn't interested in making that push quite yet. They have to do something, obviously. They are losing on the caps, and it's about to hit 600 for Pinsir. So they have to make some sort of play. And those MLEs, they can't really go anywhere. So it's really hard to say if they can push from anywhere else at the same time. It's very likely that they're just going to be pushing from this side, but they know Blue is in the corner. So it's not going to be easy for Rejects, but they can hopefully try to calculate something. And it looks like what they're calculating is if they can bring 2 tanks around through A, try to hunt down Pharaoh. That would be a good early pick for them and bring them back into it. But at the moment, they're just bleeding. Sad World 976. One of the MLEs that's supposed to help lead the pushes is already bled to 1800. No tank from Pincer is that low, unless you count the T100 in that. In which case, fair enough. But it looks like Pincer's going to be making a preemptive counter push of their own, bringing Pew Pew to help out with Pharaoh, finding the T100 all the way over their renamed user, and he does have support from Destin's Liberty, but an MLE pushing the tank right here, not going to be an easy way for renamed user to get out. And now that Pew's in here, he's got cover from the 50M, who has been bleed a little bit of his own. They're bleeding Pew pretty nicely, but Pharaoh's going to come in with some nice shots in the side. Pew only needs to put one more in, and that's going to be a kill. In the meantime, Rejects is finally going to be pushing themselves in here. Yeah, down goes the T100. Pincer even bringing TJ in the mix, maybe a little bit unnecessary, but they didn't know who is where. And now Derpy might actually be potential target. No, Neural Girlfriend is actually going to be setting up a nice crossfire. Blue coming in from the side. He's quite low himself. Rejects is going to have to put a tank all the way in there. Pharaoh gets the kill on Destin Liberty, so Pincer actually keeping both of their tanks alive on that side, but they're not in the fight at all. Completely out, so they need to bring themselves back in, but huge focus fire from Pincer onto Sad World, getting a very nice clear, and now it's a 7v4. Going to be very challenging for them to do anything, but it's not even going to matter. Caps do decide it. And what I thought was going to be a super competitive set ends up being a 4-0 sweep for Pincer. Man, lots of sweeps in this top 8, I have to say. Yes, we missed yesterday, so we couldn't watch them, but looking at the results, lots of sweeps yesterday. And Pincer's locked in today. They have very nice 4-0 Derpy on top with 2,500. And a good dub for Pincer. So way to start things off for them. And yeah, we will look at the other groups later because I'm sure none of them are done yet. But I just wanted to talk to you guys for a minute. Completely, I guess, I don't know, I don't have anything prepared for this because not only did yesterday's issue happen, but also today's tech issues. But yeah, so first of all, thank you all for being patient with me. A lot of shit happened yesterday and could not stream. Don't really want to talk about the details, but basically I was pulled away literally like an hour before stream. Didn't have time to tell anyone, tell anything. Feel bad about it. I do. It wasn't something I can control, but I accept responsibility. So for that, I apologize, and I hope that y'all forgive me for that. For today, yeah, I'll take responsibility and blame for today. Today was just tech issues with the restream. I was trying to get things working for some reason on my my Twitch stream was working just fine. Sorry, can I get this to work? Control Shift F. Hello? Sorry, just trying to get the right screen that I want to show. How was it to remove the toolbar? Someone told me on Monday or Tuesday, and I already forgot. All right. Anyway. Basically, sharing my screen. This is what was happening. It was streaming to Twitch, but YouTube it was showing as like sending data, and it was being weird, and then it ended up being on another link entirely. So very stressed out about that. That's what happened today. So we got it fixed now. We're all good. But yeah, to make up for what happened yesterday, first of all, today on the portal, everything is fixed. So if you guys wanted to watch on the portal, get rewards that way. All of yesterday's chests are added to today's stream, so I'll quickly show you guys how to do the portal. It couldn't do, obviously, because the stream was having issues and I was in the middle of the set when it happened. But on the World of Tanks Blitz home website, you can go to the Tournaments tab, you can click on Blitz Masters Legends 2, and then this is your portal link right here. What you want to do is make sure that the blue timer is counting, not the gray timer. The gray timer is going to have some time on it because the stream is having issues, but the blue timer is what counting up. You're going to get a fan container every 18 minutes, 55 seconds. And there's 8 of them today. So there were 4 yesterday, but since that didn't happen, there's 8 today. The rewards are going to be up for the next 2 hours or so as well. So you guys are going to have plenty of time to get crates. May not max them all today. You may miss one because of the mishap at the start. There is 10 minutes of grace period, so you should all still be fine if you just watch till the end. But yeah, so make sure you guys are logged in as well. Check the top right. Make sure that you are logged in. That's very important because that's how Wargaming knows to credit you the stuff. Make sure that they know it's you that's watching. So yeah, that's the portal. And again, extra awards today because of the fact that yesterday's stuff was botched. But also to make up for it, because I love you guys and I truly am sorry for what happened, giving away 5 tier 10 tanks on the stream today. Not really on my stream, it's actually in my Discord. But if you guys go join my Discord, exclamation Discord in the Twitch chat. If you're in the YouTube stream, it should be the pinned comment on the YouTube chat. If you're in the portal, either somehow find my YouTube by clicking on the stream or my Twitch somewhere and you can get it that way. But you guys join my Discord. And I have a giveaway channel. You guys can win 5 tier 10 tanks, which I should go to just chatting scene. Will be given out. It's going to take some time to get it to you. It's part of my December giveaway budget. And that's probably not going to be credited till the end of December is my guess. I'll see if I can get it to you earlier. But I'm going to be rolling the giveaway winners tonight in about 3 hours from now, maybe a little bit more. So go ahead, join my Discord, plenty of time to enter. And I have no promises on when it's going to be delivered, but they will be delivered. Never failed on a promise to deliver a giveaway before. So don't worry about that if that's your concern. It just might take some time because it's part of my December budget, and that might get credited at the end of December. But yeah, not every tier 10 can be given away. You can't just pick any one. There's only 4 that I'm allowed to choose for myself. So it's Badger, the Chieftain, the M60, or the VK90. All of them are pretty solid, I have to say right now. None of them are bad. Personally, not a big fan of turretless tanks, so I'm not a big Badger player, but it's not a bad tank, and it can be really annoying because it's actually got pretty good traverse. But overall, all of those tanks are pretty solid right now, and yeah. So I'm going to be giving away 5 winners. The roll is just over 3 hours, and doesn't matter what server you're on, NA, EU, APAC, feel free to enter. Unfortunately, the rewards portal is only for NA though, so I can't change that one. But this giveaway is for everyone. But yeah, I'm a little flustered over what happened yesterday and what happened today with the tech issues. Really bad timing, and they're not related at all, but we live and we learn, right? We're all human at the end of the day. But as I was saying at the start of the stream, this highlights a need for more NA competitive streamers, man. I'm calling on y'all. Someone step up. Need more. Obviously, competitive experience is pretty important, so if you don't know what you're talking about, maybe not the best idea, but in terms of like comp people watching, turn up. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about, completely unprompted. I'll be moving forward. Hopefully, y'all can forgive me over a couple crates. I don't think it's that big of a deal. That reminds me, I do have my crates still that I haven't opened yet from Tuesday stream. I think it was Tuesday. So we can go ahead and gamble those. Got my 4 fan containers from the first stream. And they're usually not too much stuff. It's just a little bit of free XP boosters, credits. I don't even know if you can drop gold. I'm actually just going to check really quickly what the drop stuff is. Apparently you can get a tank. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone get a tank from one. It's super rare. Parts occasionally. Camo very occasionally. But for the most part, you're just going to be getting your resources, your boosters, double-digit chance, free XPs, all that stuff. So, just a nice little account booster, you know? We got parts for 44.85 a day premium. 100k credits. That's not bad, you know. Just little account refreshers. Also, I missed the donation from Voller. Appreciate the donation. Can mod if needed. Mod for Flossie. Voller, message me on Discord, and after the stream we can talk. Because my YouTube probably does need some more mods. I'm not looking for any big moderators for like the Discord and everything quite yet, but for the YouTube, definitely. And Beaver, I know that we talked yesterday or earlier today is when I said maybe not, but if you have time, it could be something that I'll need to talk about. Yeah, Rimfire, that's on me. That's my fault. Don't blame Wargaming for this, blame me. But yeah, Volley, thank you for the $2 dono. I appreciate it. Alright, let's play some games. Gravity mode's out. Let's have some fun in Gravity. Maybe really quick we should check how the rest of the tournament's doing. Are any of them done yet? They're all done. Okay. Share screen and let's see. Origin 401 over 7 Bud. Pincer 40 Rejects. Joker 40 Evany. DFM 40 Kitten. No close sets for round 5 here, y'all. None of them are close. All of them I could have predicted. I thought this one was going to be the closest. In terms of skill level, I think Origin much higher than 7 Bud. They took a game. Joker over Evany, I think, every day. Kitten losing to DFM every day. So no surprises there. Round 6, we're going to be watching Joker Origin. This is going to be a good one. I think it will be very entertaining, as usually is. Both of these teams are pretty hard set into top 4. I think even if Joker loses this, right, with their last set 7 Bud, this could matter, and this will be the last set that we watch. But it's looking tough for Rejects. I don't know if Rejects is going to be able to bring it back after losing to Pincer. They could actually. I mean, they beat Rejects, or sorry, Rejects beats Kitten, Rejects beats Evany. They'll have 4 wins. 7 Bud's looking tough. They have to beat Pincer and Joker to get 4 wins. That's going to be 2 tough sets. And kind of bummed that I don't get to watch 7 Bud Pincer because I think this would be a good one, but you can't miss Joker Origin. You just can't. Even though, yes, both these teams are in top 4 100%, you can't miss it. Sets are always great. And yeah, 7 Bud Joker will, I think, be a determining set in Tour 7. So yeah, that's what we're going to be watching. Let's play some games. I'm going to switch over to Leopard. Because I like Gravity Force. I like Gravity Force. Twitch gang, let's go, Mukuno. I respect you. I prefer Twitch myself. No, never had any tech issues like this on Twitch. Chris, what's up? Shit happens. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for being understanding. I do also have to thank, there were a lot of people that reached out to me last night after I didn't show up, asking if I was alright and if something happened, and yeah, I got a lot of messages, so thank you to everyone who was concerned. I got a lot of hate yesterday too, but I understand it, man. People love their crates. Totally understand it. Crates are so important. Poor guy, he's just dead. Alright, so we're gonna boost to get ourselves in the fight here. Sia spotted me. But we're just gonna send it. We got nothing to lose. Ooh. Hello to you. But now I kind of want to turn around and deal with the Sia. The CS. That hurts. I'm okay with that. Oh, that's a good kill. Thank you to the 7-7 for the assist. Oh, that's good. Guys, if you are interested, by the way, somewhere that I was just before this stream, the Void server, if you guys are familiar with the Void clan, they're doing gravity countdowns right now. So if you guys like doing gravity mode countdowns, which I find this mode to be one of the goofier modes, so it's one of the better ones to count down in my opinion. So I'm not always the biggest fan of countdowns, but in this mode, definitely. Well, yeah, there's a good group of people. That's where I was right before I started this stream. And I gave myself plenty of time to get myself set up for the stream, but apparently didn't fucking matter. I had like half an hour to set up. But did not matter. Nice missile from the Sheridan to end it. Ugh. Cool. Go on, I've got lots of pings there. I don't really know if it's a good idea to open those on stream though. So I will not. Alright. It's like a very low amount of people in the Void countdowns at the moment. Actually, no one's in the countdowns anymore. Everyone left. Never mind, guys. There was like 15 people when I was there. Not 15, there was at least 10. But it seems everyone's gone. Everyone's in the Valorant channel now, playing Valorant or whatever. Cringe. Couldn't be me. Could never be me. I take that back. I tried it once, and then my PC blue screened and I never tried it again. That was a terrible shot by me. That was the worst aim ever. I don't know how I can aim that poorly. Oh shit. This really doesn't see me. Let's go. Something nice. 23 says juke while he's getting launched. Okay, their Yag's dead. That's also quite significant. They have a second Yag though. We'll shoot him just to throw him off balance. That shot kinda everywhere. I don't know how that penned. I did not expect that to pen. I just shot that at his turret to launch him. Something I enjoy doing. He's just shooting at tank's armor and just launching him. Because the 183, or not the 183, the Leopard, sorry. I shot at a 183 and then that made me, like, it just influenced my speech, I guess. But this tank's got amazing shell velocity, which means that when you shoot a tank, it just gets completely sent. Yeah, Yeg's been looking for me here, but he's not gonna find me. You okay? Yeah, things are good now, thank you. Don't know where that went. Alright. We should have a dub here. Little smiley face from the 183, so wholesome. TY for missing. He's not the most wholesome gamer, perhaps. Whoever shot that one did not miss. Nice. Ugh. Nor hate. Yeah, I got thick skin. We're good. It is the internet. Trying to become a streamer, time is not on your side. You have to 3-year-old and newborn. Wow, Slit, congrats. Congrats. It's really cool. You and Mona were staying up for you last night. Hey, I appreciate it, Slick. Yeah. People are mad. It is what it is. I understand it. I really do. People, well, for one, people love their crates, but for two, like, there is no portal rewards at all, right? On EU, the issue is different, because if one streamer goes down, you can still just switch to another streamer. No big deal. On NA, I think this kind of highlights the danger of putting it in one person's hands, right? I'm not obligated to do this, right? In theory, like, if I just disappeared one day, there would be no rewards for anyone ever. So, like, you need to have multiple people, I think. Let's launch that individual. Goodbye, Dance Ninja YouTube. Cross map this man. Yes, we can. Switch to heat just to see if I could guarantee a pen over distance. Here's this individual. Oh, I was lit. Oh shit. Somehow, all those tanks drove up like that. And, didn't expect it. Yeah, I'm toast. No. Except I messed up a shot. Not that one, though. Rip Bozo. Void server. What is it? Countdown. Yeah, Void server, the clan _V_. There were countdowns, but everyone's gone now. I don't know. Countdowns are where you and a bunch of friends all press battle at the same time to get into each other's games. So normally if you're like in a platoon, you can only play with one friend or two friends in game modes, but if you're counting down, everyone presses battle at the same time in VC, you can get like, you know, however many friends you want into a battle. So it's not allowed in some cases, like if you're playing ratings, countdowns aren't allowed because you're not allowed to, you know, rig, obviously. Rigging doesn't, you can't really do it at all ever, but in ratings especially, it's significant because there's rewards for placing well. So if you can rig someone to the top, that has serious impact. But in like game modes, counting in is fine as long as you're not going too ridiculous in terms of like rigging the battle result. That's a countdown. They're very fun. They're a very old thing too. It's not a new thing. I did countdowns back in 2015. Back when clans were pretty much brand new. And they're fun. If you got a good group of friends to play with, or even people that you don't know and you want to get to know a little bit better, countdowns are a good way of doing it. You're looking at me here. We can try to cover this area back here. This guy's teleporting. That's unfortunate. Because me shooting him would have thrown him off for sure, but he was teleporting, so I could not track his tank. Nice shot. That's 5 of them, so it's just these 2 over here we could push at. I'm down, actually. Oh, the hunter's coming this way, so I don't know if I am. I mean, he's just penning me, no problem. I had some hesitation there. Hesitation is defeat. Try to shoot this guy out of the way. Good. This anyone's actually playing quite well. He's penning his shots on me, and he's also like hiding from me as opposed to driving sideways. He's playing quite well. Yeah, he's penning every shot on me, man. Having no issues at all. He's not bounced yet. I don't know what that was. Shooting right into that guy. Now he's having no issues penning. Dead anyway. Unlucky. And here's the even 100. HE shot would kill me. He probably knows it. Dang. Unlucky. Today might playing game modes too, dude. I only play game modes at this point. I don't play pubs anymore. I actually don't play pubs. Like, if you look at my 30 day, it is game modes. Like, even my 90 day makes me look like I'm an inactive player. I play this game like for at least like 4 or 5 hours a week. Yeah, 4 or 5 hours a week. A few hundred games. That excludes streaming. Obviously, streaming is a little bit different because I'm obligated to stream. Well, not necessarily obligated to, but like it's part of what I do for these tournaments. But I guess what I mean to say is when I stream tournaments, I'm obligated to be playing the game, obviously. You get what I mean. But anyway, like, looking at my battle count, it looks like I don't play the video game at all. But I promise I do. It's just pretty much all game modes. Because I think it's fun, it's easier to relax. And it, like, keeps things interesting, I guess. Because, you know, there's a different game mode pretty much every week. So it doesn't really get too stale. Nice. Alright, we'll have our next set. I guess I should double check this. But it should start at 05. 10:05 Eastern. Origin Joker. Yep. Hellas, Nube, Yukon, Normandy. Good. Hellas and Yukon. I always like watching Yukon. Yukon's fun. Hellas is okay. But Yukon's fun. Let me read up chat here. What browser's working? I use Chrome, but you can use anything. There's so much chat, I can't read it all. You do something with tier 10 giveaway. Join my Discord 2D. I guess I should keep maybe mentioning that every once in a while, but the giveaway for tier 10 tanks is in my Discord. There's a giveaway channel. All you have to do is react. Doesn't matter what server you play on, you can just react to the message. And at the end of the giveaway window, which is probably just under 3 hours, it's going to ping 5 people, and you 5 winners. I'll ask for your account info and what tier 10 you want. There's only a certain list. It's the M60, the Badger, the VK90, or the Chieftain. So you can't just pick any tank that you want. But, oh fuck. Oh fuck indeed. Honestly, bouncing 2, taking 1, that's not a bad result. Given what could have happened to me. The VK's there though. Frick. So what I want to do here is just shoot to back myself up. I still took that hit. I just die here. Nah, we don't die. We do die. Well, I distracted like 3 or 4 tanks there. The rest of my team's actually doing a pretty good job at cleaning up on this side, so I can't complain too much. Even though I did I do any damage there? Maybe 1 shot. That's pretty bad though. That's pretty bad. Yeah, just join the Discord and that's where the giveaway's at. Should be able to figure it out from there. The delivery might take a while though. We'll see. Like delivered. A nice looking tank. It does look really good. The model's very nice. The camo, especially the Urbis camo, I think it's the best looking legendary camo in the game. Honestly, it looks stellar. The pattern, the attachments, it's just great. You don't need to ruin it, making lower DPM. Did they nerf the DPM though? I thought they left the DPM alone. Did they nerf it? Maybe they did. I'm not sure. I like running the Leopard in this game mode because it's got the highest shell velocity in the game if you use gunpowder. You know, the right equipment, the right consumables, or right equipment and provisions. Then it's tied with the 121B for the best shell velocity. We're getting some ping issues here. I'm at 150 ping. This is actually happening to me during the countdown as well, where I was just getting crazy high ping for some reason. And I was not able to hit like any in-air shots because of it, so this is going to be like a serious challenge. I shot there to get myself down because I knew when I get spotted I'm going to get shot at. Yeah, this is unplayable. It doesn't go away either. Look at that dude teleport, me teleport. Holy cow. I'm gonna restart my game, guys. See if that helps at all. It may not. But we will see. Before fun to count out. What's up, Pickle? Hope you're well, man. Thank you, thank you. Chat was so cracked last night. Oh yeah, I imagine. I feel bad, dude. But yeah, that stream, you know, it's in the past. I deleted the stream so no one's gonna be able to see that chat anymore anyway. Think they'll put the Sherry missile back in the shop? They never put it in the shop alpha. It's usually something that you have to grind for, isn't it? Have they ever put it in the shop? I don't think they have. So on your Amazon Fire. So that gonna create anything? Yeah. I guess so. It's taking so long to connect. What's up with this? Am I dead by now? You know, I was safe in my spawn. I don't think I'd be dead. Something's up with the game. I'm not the only person that this happened to today in the countdowns. Like, I was playing with Austin. He said it happened to him. I don't know what's up with that. Very weird. It is still connecting. This game's gonna be over. I will have done no damage. All you do is react? Yeah, there's like a button, enter button. That's all you have to do, and it's gonna automatically pick a winner. It's pretty nice. It is still connecting. My stream health is perfectly fine. Yes, must have to do with the game somehow. I'm concerned that I'm not gonna be able to accept the invite to the training room. This is actually really bad. I might have to like see if I can log in on my phone just to accept the room invite. I don't know. I'm just gonna kill the game and try again. It's the synchronizing stage that matters. We're not even there yet. Please work, video game. It's not my internet. What's my Discord? It's in the YouTube description, Dusty. And if you're in Twitch, it's !Discord in the chat, and it will be linked. The same ping issues, had to stop playing. Yeah, I don't know what's up, dude. NA East? I don't know. This is actually really concerning, though. Maybe I should not have exited. I mean, how could I know that I wasn't going to be able to even reconnect to the game? Oh, here we are. I am dead. The Fosh's camo name is messed up. That's funny. At least I'm in the game. Oh no. Please work. Okay. Can't exit the game anymore. Noted. That could have been bad. I'm getting my invite in just a minute here. But I guess we can go into chat mode. Yeah, I don't know. But we'll see if I have persistent issues like while spectating. That could be a little weird. Having lag from the spectator's POV. Path of Exile 2 tomorrow. Ooh, that's cool, Pickle. I'm not super familiar with Path of Exile. Path of Exile, Googling it. RPG, gotcha. You put a lot of hours into the first one? Restarting won't help. Had steady 200 ping, 10% back off. That's terrible. For me, restarting helped earlier, but we'll see, I guess, this time. Yes, Bobby, the VK100 better because the narrator easier to get bounces. The collector VK or premium on whichever, I forget if it's collector premium, is definitely a lot heavier. But the texture one is got, I think, I don't know, both of the lower plates are pretty terrible. It's hard to say. Personally, I think I like the other one, to be honest, the 168. That's just me. The premium tech tree. Or the premium one, not the tech tree. Got a room invite. That's good. Up the chat. Maybe a free snuggle will give you lion. 0.88% chance or something, man. It's ridiculously hard to get a lion without getting all 10 globes. KV5 for ramming. That tank is also really nice for ramming. KV5 is heavier than anything other than the VKs, I'm pretty sure. Forget if the VK100 is heavier than the KV5 or not. But I know it's those three that are the heaviest in tier 8. Yeah, Dusty, in exclamation Discord is not going to work on YouTube, but on YouTube you can go to the video description and it's there. Or even service swamped, yeah. It is what it is. Alright. We can go ahead and show the room, so let's go ahead and do that. And I forgot to press update. Please update. There we go. Origin Joker, guys. Love watching these two teams play against each other. It's always a treat. Two very strong teams. MJ the Gamer here. He's actually playing. He's been on the team since BML 1. He's played with them before that, but I mean, in BML 1, he didn't get to play at all because he was busy with the IRL stuff. But he's here for BML 2 top 8. Let's go. Good to see MJ. For Joker, it's notable to see Javi here, Crocodile Javi. Oh, it's not going to show correctly, but he actually was missing for top 8 days 1 and 2. Day 1 didn't really matter too much, but day 2, they got full road by Pincer. And if Javi were there, it might have been different, you know. Hard to say, but Javi's here now. They're not messing around when it comes to beating Origin. Joker and Origin have long-standing history. I don't know if Cora would call it beef. I don't think he hates Joker, but I know Javi does not like Origin or Cora at all. I think Cora's just kind of tired of the antics. I don't know exactly how their relationship goes, or if it's just a publicity thing or what, but usually it's Javi instigating shit, I'm not gonna lie. But regardless of how they feel about each other, their rivalry's been great. It's been around for a couple years now. Both teams have won multiple seasons against each other, multiple sets against each other. Usually within every single tournament, it can be hard to say who's going to be the team on top, because last season, Origin ended up winning in the top 8 fight to start things off, and then Joker came back and won in grand finals. So it's like, you know, it goes back and forth. And obviously, the only set that matters is the grand final set. But, you know, it's really hard to judge, you know, a team's performance, you know, how they're going to do in grand finals when, you know, they're so back and forth and everything else. But the sets are always entertaining. I can't remember the last time I watched a set that was truly boring between Joker Origin. A while back, Origin 5-0 Joker, that was pretty boring, I guess. But you got interesting lineups here for at least the Joker team with 350Ms and a Patton. I thought I saw a T100 out for them, but running a Patton here, interesting on Hellas. So likely a sweeping medium play in the C corner, but hard to say. Origin, their lineup is pretty focused on British heavies. 4 of those on T100 and 2 MLEs. Can go either way with really either of these strats, but we're just going to have to see. So we go ahead and introduce the first map that we're playing on, which is Hellas. And I'm excited for a very nice set, gamers. Hope that y'all are too. Joker Origin, a great NA rivalry. Alright. Here we are, Origin Joker. For the millionth time, these two teams playing against each other. Joker indeed going for a sweeping play on C. Dizzy playing more passively for spotting. I agree with that decision. If you're in a light tank, you see 4 meds on the enemy team, you are not peeking through the middle. And yeah, so Dizzy's not going to get caught by the double 50Ms. He does get spotted by Dizzy or Paflupi, one of the two. But we are seeing shots go in. Joker playing aggressively with most of their tanks. Their MLEs are actually pushing the C corner as well, but Tunnel not quite himself. Joker is going for a quick C grab. Javi going to be the tank to grab it, but he's getting constantly reset. He's already in half HP. Dizzy's putting in some great bleeds to him. Origin's also going to push forward their Super Conqueror in a sneaky little position here. It's on the red line, not very easily pushable because you can get behind this dip and then you're just covered by the rest of your team. And Joker's not quite taking the bait. They know Paflupi's there. At the moment, the Origin's doing a really good job at bleeding Joker. They've got the hit point advantage. Obviously, they were going to have one because of the fact that Joker's all running mediums, but they're maintaining it just fine, getting good bleeds. Javi's pretty low, reactions getting low. Javi did grab the C base though, so we are going to be seeing cap lead Joker for this game. Dizzy going to rotate back to A though, not going to bleed Javi anymore. The base has been grabbed, so they will grab a base here. MJ was covering. As we see Tunnel kind of trying to oppose for the Joker team. More bleeds from Origin, and they are doing an excellent job at getting all of the mediums for Joker low. Steel and YN are both pretty stuck. They don't have anywhere to go. It looks like Joker wants to make this push into Pafalupi, but they're not committing. And Akame and Pafalupi were just able to bleed them out because of it. Very awkward interaction there, and Group's just going to get picked. Steel and YN are going to push behind for Akame here. But Pafalupi's going to look for the kill. No, not able to get it as Group gets the kill before going down. Steel getting picked off as well, and things are looking quite good for Origin here in this end game. They are up 3,000 HP, 2 guns as well. Joker will have the pick on Akame momentarily here. No reaction, missing that one. Gonna allow him to put in an extra shot before going down. And when you're on a tank like reactions, you can't afford to be taking those extra hits. And Joker's HP is more than double that of Origin. Sorry, half that of Origin, I meant to say at this point. This is an easy win in the end game here for Origin. They've already done most of the work. Tunnel's getting picked up. It's just a reaction and Javi left. Make that just Javi. And yeah, those 50Ms getting stuck in the middle for a while. Origin is really able to chip away at those tanks. And while Origin was bleeding a little bit in return, you like those trades when you're in a heavy tank, right? Because you've got more HP to work with. If you're able to just trade your HP down, you're going to end up with more HP in the end game, which is exactly what happened. For game number 1 there, going to Origin, the very clean game. I like how they didn't fear anything that Joker did there. They saw all of those medium tanks pushing to the corner and like, you know what? We're sending Pafalupi into that spot anyway. It's very well protected, very safe. They were able to cover him effectively. Joker had a bit of an awkward interaction trying to get him there. Lecumino, Kami not really committing, Group not really committing, and then kind of trying to hide from the rest of the teammates and shooting at him. I don't know. It was just weird. So it was an interesting idea to see 4 mediums from Joker. It just didn't quite work that game. But we'll move on to game 2. Again, T100 for Origin. They're bringing a Kronvon into the mix here. An interesting tank. Again, though, it's really hard to comment on where these teams go because you can make a good case for digging down in A. You can make a good case for pushing through C. Oftentimes, comp teams want to at least have some form of footing in the C area because if you completely leave it, it's very easy to give up map control, get boxed in, but it's entirely possible that, you know, a team could try something different and just box in on A entirely. We'll see. Origin 5-0ing Joker was the best. I mean, yeah, it's hard to predict how these sets go, man. It really is. People in America love Joker's more Origin. I don't know. I don't know if I'd pick a favorite. Joker's definitely got the better history over Origin, but it's hard to say who is liked more, right? Because for everyone that loves Joker for how much they win, there's also players that dislike Joker because they're always winning and it's boring and whatever, so they always like rooting for... It's hard to call Origin an underdog because they're also really good, but compared to Joker, they are the underdog usually. But yeah, I couldn't really answer that question, to be honest. I myself have lots of friends in both teams. I would say in terms of more players, I'm probably closer to more players in the Joker team than the Origin team. But I'm good friends with many players in both teams, so I'm not going to make that decision myself in terms of calling out who I prefer. Looks like we're actually going to go for a quick A grab for Team Joker. Origin's going to be sending Dizzy to C. They both step in the bases at about the same time. I didn't see who got it quicker. It looks like it might even be like the same tick. Reaction did hesitate a little bit when stepping into the base, so he could have grabbed it a little quicker, but now it's basically a 50-50. I like how Origin have their MLEs a little bit further back than what Joker pushed up last game, where they pushed all the way through the middle. Origin's able to back out no problem. They put in a couple nice shots into Steel. Props to Steel for activating Reactive in time to absorb extra damage from both of those shots because reactive is very good at absorbing damage. Its absorption was buffed. Its duration was nerfed, but the absorption rate itself was buffed. So if you're able to just use it in those short little interactions, that works quite well. Joker is not wasting any time pushing through the corner as Origin rotates back to grab B. Reaction stepping on the C base. He is spotted, but not quite having the confidence to grab it quite yet. Nakame dug down in the Kron Von potentially for resets on the C base. He was HE'd off of his position. He's going to try it now. Misses the shot though. Reaction is going to stop the base. So will we see a counterplay here? And yes, Yaro's actually driving all the way up to A already. He's very aggressive. Spots YN. Tunnel puts a shot in as well. Dizzy's going to rotate out, potentially help. No, he's going back around. Origin's already orchestrating their counter push, potentially. Kame's looking like he wants to move up, so is Playmaker, MJ, to assist Korra Half-Loopy over there. None of them are spotted yet, though. No, MJ is. And we're going to see another potential retake of the C-Base. No, they're going to try to sandwich Javi here. The Joker's got plenty of tanks lined up here. Crocodile Steel is here to help out. Group and Tunnel going to be taking hits on the rotation, though, and Origin's not wasting any time. They're getting right on in with their heavy tanks. Fighting it on multiple fronts, though. Korra's pushing in towards Group, while the rest of Origin is looking into Javi and Kami, and they're just going to shoot the easier target, which at this point is Kami. Now, YNC's and Reaction are doing a good job of getting the kills over there, but Dizzy's rotated all the way around. Origin's going to have the tank advantage in the C corner. But if it comes down to bases, B is being grabbed by Joker, and Origin are not stopping C at the moment. If Group can get the kill on Core here, could be significant. Looks like we are seeing a little bit of lag in the replay. That's a big kill, and Origin doesn't have anyone to sit on the C base just yet. Looks like Dizzy is going to do it. But all the bases in Joker's favor could be tricky. Yeah, we are seeing some lag in the spectating here. We are at 250 ping. This is definitely not an issue with my game. Steel's doing pretty well in the 1v1 against Playmaker. If he's able to sneak in this kill in time, that would be huge, actually. At 960 cap points now for the Joker team. And Dizzy has to beeline his way towards the base while trying to shoot YN Season at the same time. YN missing the one shot. Steel does get picked off finally, saving the bases just in time, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. 995, 1,000. And Joker is going to end up winning the game, having their mobility alive in the end game. And the Origin did have the tanks in the end. They did not quite have the caps. So Joker is going to be able to tie that one up 1-1. A very nice game too. Yara not having the best game himself, but Dizzy on top with 4K nearly just was not enough to end it. And we'll move on to Game 3, New Bay, the map. Get the intro set up. We're tied 1-1, which means that we are definitely going to be seeing the third map for at least one game. I'm hoping for a tiebreaker. Of course, the Joker Origin sets do tend to go the mile. We will see. First time you've seen Greece or Argentina. Welcome, Facundo, to the stream. Good to have you in here. Welcome, welcome. Origin, Joker, DFM might be the best big three for NA right now. Definitely. I would definitely put DFM over the rest of the teams besides Joker and Origin at this moment. I mean, they 4-0'd Pincer. Pincer just seems to have a weakness to DFM. But Pincer is looking poised to clutch top 4 up today. So, gonna need to see some sort of miracle from 7-Bud if they want to grab a spot. Rejects, it's possible, but since they lost the head-to-head to Pincer, that's going to be tough for them. Enough about those sets. Let's focus on this set, guys. Game number 3, Joker Origin on the map New Bay. Alright, game 2 begins. Origin's looking rails. We're seeing a split play from Joker. Interesting tank pick from them. They've got a 113 in the mix. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so the tank, it's a positional play. Putting the tank here for its ability to be hull down. Looking at it sideways here, it's basically impossible to see that tank's side. It's so low profile. It's a very interesting tank. Also, interesting route from Lake Kumino there, driving up the ramp and then going back down through the middle. He's got the position, but that's not the route that I normally expect people to take, but he didn't get bled for it. Clearly it's calculated that you can make it there without any issues in terms of timing. Joker has 5 MLEs, 3 of them for Origin, with 4 British Chevys. Joker with only 1, plus the 113. Interesting spot from Reaction down at the bottom, but so is Playmaker, so they're going to have a little bit of a spout here, and Playmaker getting absolutely nuked here. Reaction's going to go in for that 1v1, no issues. Playmaker trying to speed boost out, but Milo sneaking his way down to help get that clear. I will say, though, putting 2 tanks down for Joker might give them some issues elsewhere, but no. Origin's going to be trying to push into Kakity, who's going to have plenty of durability over here. Dropping down would be a mistake, though. That would take another tank out of the fight, but look at the counter push from Joker into Yarrow now, getting bled extremely heavily. And yeah, Kak not dropping down, very smart play there. That would have been another tank out of the fight. Joker's already going to be taking a little bit of time getting Milo and Reaction back into things. But Steel getting focused down by Origin now. Akame, Dizzy are going to regroup for the counter push, and Steel is a dead tank here. Great focus fire from Origin, but they're still down a gun. They're still down about 1500 HP. And at this point, Joker have regrouped. They've got Milo back in the fight, full health tank. Reaction's here to help with the push as well. And MJ's kind of sandwiched by both sides here. It's going to be Javi getting that kill. And getting a little bit messy now for the Origin team. Joker's looking poised to take game 3 as well. It's going to be Javi getting that kill. They'll focus Dizzy or Akame next. Looks like Akame is a slightly easier pen, so they'll go for him. I don't see Origin bringing this one back either. Cora's getting 2v1'd on the other side of the map. Here's the main brawl. Cora does get the pick on Panzer, so he does a good job at winning that engagement, but it's not enough. And Cora's not going to waste too much time here. Run away. Javi's got his gun in the air, doing a little bit of a flex, but it's all good. Move on to game number 4. I know Origin's got good mentals. They're not going to be deterred by that. I do have to give that to Origin by far, because, you know, like, Joker, yes, they win a lot, and they yap a lot for, you know, whether you think it's, like, you know, something they've earned or not. But for Origin, right, they always keep good mentals. I know for a fact that, you know, Core is always locked in. Probably does a really good job at leading the rest of his team as well, so. And they always perform no matter what happens, so. Shout out to Origin for that. But unfortunately, mentals isn't enough to win them game 3. We'll see if they can bounce back, even it up game 4. We're seeing only 2 tanks being used in this one. MLE and the sparing 2 and 5B. Fair enough, fair enough. 7-wood will need to beat Pincer and Joker, else they lose. Good analysis. I didn't really do all of the math, but yeah, they need to clutch up pretty hard. And I believe Tommy will be streaming the Pincer 7-bud set right now. I think he's live. I guess it really depends on if he's playing or not, because if he's not playing, then spectators can't see the game, although maybe someone could be streaming to on Discord. I think he did that for day 1, or day 2, I mean, so I'm not sure. Anyway, we just got a little bit here until game 4 begins. And I will go ahead and grab a drink of water real quick. Actually, I got some Arnold Palmer in the fridge. You already know. All right, I got the goods. It is time to spec the game. Someone just shot. Accident. I'm gonna say there's no blind fires on this map, so I don't know what's going on there. Joker split, but mostly C. Origin split half and half. Joker will still send 2 MLEs over here, maybe make it seem like they are pushing this side of the map. They are in fact not. And Joker's going full send into B. They're going to meet several Origin tanks though. So it's not just going to be an easy sweep to get this kill. They will get the kill. Oh, I'm in the middle of this building here, but yeah. It's not going to be a free kill. And in fact, Playmaker being there in the 2 and 5B, that extra gun is going to be really nice. And they're immediately going to be pushing into Dizzy, who's still only taking a little bit of damage here. They are not having issues, although Joker is going to also counter push in the center as well. Milo's kind of in an awkward position where it's not clear what he's doing. He's actually able to put shots into Yarrow just fine. I take that back. Yarrow does get picked, but Javi's been picked as well, and Origin has a huge advantage in the B cap. Milo's going to try to come around and help out against Dizzy, though, and he's going to have some good damage there. No, missing that HE shot. Not good. Joker is left dealing with Pafalupi, and they're just going to have to chase the rest of Origin, who have an excellent counter push. I'm clicking on the wrong target. Excellent counter push into Milo here. Kakady as well, being absolutely surrounded. Right now it is a 4v5. Origin are down a gun. Oh my goodness, this map is so hard to spectate. I'm sorry, gamers. They've got good focus fire and Kak, but Playmaker's also getting hit pretty hard as well. The extra gun from Joker is going to bring the HP back slowly but surely here. Playmaker just needs to stay alive. He does not stay alive, but they are able to get 2 kills as a result of it. It's a 3v3. Origin do have the HP advantage quite significantly here. MJ's trying to block reaction from shooting a Kame. They're going to be looking for the kill on Panzer. Should have it, no problem. Kame bouncing the shot on Corey here. They're going for a little bit of a face hug going on, but in the meantime, reaction's 2v1ing. He's going to try to help Kame out with Core if he can, but Akame's cutting him off. And I don't see this game going any other way than Origin. We're putting in a nice shot there. And we are seeing reaction help out, but he's just going to be taking shots anyway. And in fact, MJ shooting Kame instead. Great decision there. Core will get the kill, and it's a 3v1. We've seen Joker win a 3v1 before, but I don't think it's going to happen this game here. And yeah, Origin will equalize. They had a very nice defense of the B base setup. Joker thought maybe they could catch a tank off guard, but Origin, they were prepared. Dizzy bounced a lot of shots from Joker that the Joker team definitely should not have bounced. He was able to stay alive for extremely long time. Core holding out quite nicely in his 1v1, so Kami couldn't rejoin the fight for Joker. And we're tied up 2 games apiece here, heading into our 3rd map, Yukon. And we'll see how games 5 and 6 go, if we're going to see a tiebreaker. These 2 teams back and forth and back and forth. What am I seeing in the chat here? Roller, loosen up those purse strings. What did Roller say? Revolver? Da-da-da. I must have missed a message. It's fine. I'm not going to be able to read up. I gotta focus on the stream at hand, guys. This time looks like on Yukon here, you're going to be seeing some light tank gameplay again. You do tend to see lights on this map, which I enjoy seeing. It can be played quickly, it can be played slowly, so it's hard to predict which one strategy each team will use. Both teams have nearly identical lineups. It's just the difference of a 50M on the Origin team. Also, I didn't point this out in the previous set, but in this set, all Joker team is mobile. All of Origin is mobile except for Akame, who I know has been a PC main always. And Korra, who is a mobile main, but I think he's playing PC so he can stream the tournament to his YouTube channel. So, despite PC being added to competitive, really it's not affecting things at the highest level. Most of the top teams have been founded on touch and will remain that way as long as touch tournaments do exist in some capacity. So, just an interesting thing to note that I really haven't been looking out too much for. Maybe I'll have to go back and look at who from Rejects and Pincer was using PC controls. And here we are. Game 5 between the two titans of North America. Joker going for quick spots in the corner. Dizzy redlining. I like the sneaky redline move there. To avoid getting spotted, he is going to be able to make it all the way out here without getting lit. That's good info because Reaction probably thinks he had this whole corner covered, but he in fact does not. Javi does get lit, and there's Dizzy. They are not able to put shots into him. Both teams capping bases, but it is going to be Origin grabbing B a little bit quicker. Kame's also going to grab D base, which will give Origin an even further lead in the caps. Now it looks like we're going to be seeing this one as a slightly more slow-paced Yukon game as Joker goes to grab A with Steel all the way over there. Now Javi's in a bit of a pickle. He's not really in danger per se, but he's not really able to get out of this position without getting bled. Nice HE there from Dizzy. Doesn't do a whole lot, but every little bit counts. Joker now has 2 bases, but it's too late. Origin has that lead. And Dizzy's in a great position just to keep bothering Javi. And he will continue to do so. Origin has to set up some form of defense. They're going to be putting Paflippy redline in that little bush next to the building. Good vision for any pushes happening from the A side. It's a great position to take that Paflippy is in right here. Very difficult to push out, as you kind of have to get around all of these, well, first of all, you have to get through this open lane, and then you have to, set up here, which is an elevated surface that would allow a good defense either from the middle if Origin were there or from their own spawn, of which Origin has several tanks, including 2 2 and 5Bs, which are very scary guns, and if they're shooting your rear as you're trying to push behind Paflippy, that's a hash farm and a half right there. But no, Origin's mostly looking towards D, assuming that's where Joker's going to push from. But they also have good positioning here to reverse for MJ and Korra and have nice shots into the B area. Paflippy with the potential to wrap behind, Akame potentially to wrap behind if Joker pushes B, get some good angles going. Now, Steel, I was going to say, I don't really know what Steel's doing. He's still trying to hold this in case Origin has plans to encroach upon A. But there's no reason for Origin to do that at the moment. They just need to hold the bases that they have. Dizzy is still sneaking around here, just harassing Javi, who thinks that he's all the way a little bit further up, but nope, Dizzy's on the other side of the waterfall. Joker not making any moves, but they are set up to make some. They've got their MLEs ready. 2 and 5Bs right behind. And just like that, Dizzy's getting good info. He spots Y and Season. He's not shooting though. There's Kami, there's Group. All lit, Javi. Really good information for Origin here. So Dizzy doing a great job on his light tank. He's not going to be able to get out though. That's the one thing. He's not going to be able to get out if he tries to. But is Joker going to even push him? Can they even afford to? They might not even be able to afford to, and that's going to give Dizzy a really nice crossfire going on there. Now Origin's going to counter push in through A and C. There are Joker tanks here, and it looks like Joker's going to pivot their push. It was looking like they were going through D, but they've grabbed the base. Now they're going to turn around for Paflippy and Playmaker, who's been bled pretty hard. Comedy stopping the A base, though. And Paflippy's just going to drive right on through. try to turn guns away from Playmaker. Good track shot on Tunnel, preventing him from turning around for a shot into Playmaker. But Reaction and Tunnel are going to hunt down Pafalupi. Steel's going for Playmaker, but he's going to have shots from Akame as well. Core picking up group over in the D base, and Dizzy's got the hunt now on YN season. And being alive in a light tank in the end game here is going to be really useful for that team. Both teams are down a gun. Playmaker does get picked. Core is also quite low himself, but so is Steel, who just gets killed right there. YN season getting hunted down by Yarrow and MJ, who should pick up the kill if he doesn't get a super low roll. He does get a super low roll. Unfortunate there, so Yarrow's going to clean that one up. Kame getting picked by Joker, though. They're going to grab A back, but it's not going to be in time. 1,000 base points for Origin. Didn't see it until right as I saw it in the end there. And Origin do take game 5 with 1,000 points. They're going to go up 3-2. That game back and forth. Dizzy had really good positioning on the Joker team, who were not able to do anything about it, putting that T100 LT into the corner. And he was able to farm a hell of a game there. 2.7k damage. Would have been much more if the game hadn't ended on cap there, but really well played from the Origin team. Getting all that information was really useful for them to set up their counter push, even though the counter push in AB didn't really work so well. Didn't matter as much. AC, I suppose. But we're getting into game 6, guys. Let me stream private. I wasn't sure if his stream today would be out. Well, maybe not. I didn't look. Anyway, we will move on to game 6 here. Origin is poised to take this win. Last time that Origin and Joker fought in top 8 before the grand finals, Origin did win in winners finals. Blitz Masters Legends won in a 4-2 fashion. Sorry, 4-3 fashion. It went to tiebreaker. Joker did end up winning grand finals though. So they're back and forth. They're very back and forth. But will Joker force another Game 7 situation here? They're rocking double light tank this time around. Origin with none, getting rid of the T100 that worked so well for them last game. And Joker's got 2. Both with YN and a reaction. Let's go ahead and get into game number 6 here. We'll get tanks. Also, free XP. Tanks are super unlikely. Emmeline, very, very unlikely. Would not expect to see any. What's up, Carl? Welcome to the stream, man. Alright. Here we are with game 6. Origin 1 win away from taking the dub here, which would make them 6-0. Joker has 4 wins of their 5 sets. They did lose to Pincer, and losing now to Origin would put them at 4-2, which would make things a little bit interesting for top 4 scenarios. Lupi sneaking all the way across into the D corner. Able to do it for free, basically. Taking one small shot like that is almost nothing. Joker and Origin grab B and C respectively. Reaction not able to do what Dizzy was doing last game because he's contested heavily by an MLE, so he's not going to have the freedom that Dizzy did last game. So Origin being very careful with their tank placement. Pathloopy's actually got Crossfire into group, and there's not a whole lot Reaction can do about it. Yes, he can put in little tiny chip shots into Pathloopy. Those are just small 300 alpha shells. Paffy's going to be hitting hard into the Crossfire with 450 alpha shots. However, looks like we are seeing an immediate push from Joker into Dizzy, who's been bled out quite heavily. Akame is going to try to help cover there. And he's found the T100 LT, who's going to have some issues getting away from Akame and using his mobility at the moment because of the phase hug that's going on. Really not how you want to be using a light tank in this scenario. It looks like Javi's going to try to help out Reaction in the corner. He's getting bled out quite heavily himself, but wow. Amazing bleeds from Origin into Joker right now. Cora and Dizzy, who were getting pushed pretty hard, have been pivoted away to look at group and tunnel. And the positioning from Origin is just so good right now. It's looking incredible. The Camino's overextended. Group and Tunnel can't peek to help him because they're both one-shots. And I think this game is starting to run away in terms of Origin's favor at the moment. Joker, they still have all their tanks alive. It's not over yet, but YN Season's being distracted by an MLE this whole time. Really, the light tanks from Joker unable to be effective at all. And even though it's even on tanks right now, Tunnel's about to fall. Reaction's quite low. Javi might be able to save him, but even so, like, it's just not looking good right now for the Joker team. Things are falling apart. They don't have any hit points left. Javi does get picked here. Reaction gets the kill in Pafalupi, but is it going to be enough? It's 5 tanks to 4. But Joker's looking like shambles right now. YN Season's trying to kite a Kame around. To be fair, he does have that going for him. It's possible Tunnel can sneak a kill in MJ here. He does do so. Wait, it's a 5v3. But Chorus still has hit points. Yarrow has hit points, and if they can do something here to steal. But Tunnel's got the crossfire. Big pivot from Core, though. If he can get the kill in Tunnel, no, he can't. Yarrow put in a good shot, but it wasn't enough. Kami, the only tank left who can take a hit here, is going to do it into Core, and Core goes down. It's a 5v2. I was just talking about how it was looking so good for Origin, but Joker's clawing it back. Reaction in YN Season together in the T100's able to make work of a Kame. Oh my goodness, guys. They brought it back. The gun advantage, so important. And even though YN Season was getting completely locked down by a Kame, Origin wasn't able to get the kill on Reaction in the corner, which allowed him to help pick up a help pick up a Kame. And then the rest of the Joker heavies were able to outposition Origin after all. I was very concerned. That absolutely looked like the win for Origin. Despite being down a gun, I was sure. But Joker completely clutching it up with an amazing Game 6, and we're going back to Game 7, guys. Wouldn't have it any other way. Of course, you know, it's Joker Origin. Why wouldn't it be a tiebreaker, right? Normandy for Game 7. Normandy for Game 7. Joker's going to be a little bit scared on Normandy. They got swept by Pinsir yesterday. 2 of those games were on Normandy, so we'll see if they learned from it or not. Reaction rocking a T22. That's an interesting pick. Origin's got a T100 and a 50M. Loser get eliminated? No, this is just top 8 round robin. Both teams are very likely top 4. Origin's guaranteed. Joker, they'd really have to mess up to miss it. I don't even know if they can at this point. But yeah, things are getting intense here, guys. Game 7. Game 7. Gotta figure it out. Join Discord, enter the giveaway. That's awesome, Dusty. I wish you luck, dude. I wish you luck. Alright, y'all. Game 7, Normandy. Let's get it, guys. Roll the introduction. We'll see how the game goes. Can't see the lineups right now, but both teams are rocking 3 MLEs and a Super Conch. Origin has a 2 and 5B, a 50M, and a T100. Joker has 2 2 and 5Bs and a T22. Here you go, you can see them now. The plane flies in with a big boom. And how are these teams positioning? Origin going for a quick decap. Is he spawning over on the other side of the map, but still getting into D-base first, utilizing the mobility to grab the cap advantage, which is significant. Joker set up extremely passively. Origin's got a very loaded position for A here. Maybe looking for a potential A push by Joker, but we're not going to be seeing one quite yet. The Kame's rotating out. Is he going down into the interesting? Maybe seeing if he wants to counter Reaction going beach, because Reaction does like to go beach sometimes. But he's in a T22. He's got a different role than maybe a T100 might. Yeah, very interesting positioning here from Origin. They're completely loaded on the D side, using Dizzy to spot everything on the other side. Sorry, away from the D side, I meant to say. Loaded away from the D side. They only have Dizzy here to spot it, and everyone else, pretty much, I guess MJ as well, is covering D, but everyone else, yeah. Very interesting lineup. Joker, they got plenty of time, obviously, so they're going to use it. They're extremely passive right now. No one's pushed up towards A, not even in the little clutching spots that you can kind of hide with. I guess I can quickly fly over to it, but missed my keys. Essentially, like right down here in these little spots, you can kind of hide a tank. It'd be pretty low profile to hide from something like a shot from Playmaker or anyone else that's like in the similar bush area. But not even a tank there for Joker. They are very far back. Javi taking the first shot of the game from Korra. Akame is pushing forward on the beach, being a little careful. And Steel is here as well. Interesting. So Joker is going to be putting Steel down there. Reaction still chilling up top. But what is this position from Akame? He's using this little boat as cover. But in comes Reaction, but Akame's lit. Reaction's not. Reactions, he's gonna move forward, but not sure exactly what the plan is for Joker. They've spotted most of the Origin tanks in the area. They know that they've got the area loaded. And how is Joker gonna respond? Well, they're moving tunnel up, they're moving group up. Wyan still holding out back. What is the play here? Tension is building as Origin did grab the A base, by the way. I didn't even mention that, but they do grab A, so their cap lead is going to grow. Origin rotated Playmaker all the way back towards D. Are they going to send Dizzy now towards the A side? This Joker's starting to encroach on the area, but Javi's getting bled pretty hard here. He's on half HP. Steel getting bled as well. And Origin looks like they might want to take this as an opportunity to counter push. You've got Yara moving up. Joker is down 2,000 HP at this point from all of these bleeds that they're taking. Steel's got the reactive up, and yeah, Yara's pushed super far forward. What do you do if you're Joker? Looks like they're just going to be completely trying to send this A side. MJ, Playmaker, Dizzy going to have to rotate over as quickly as they can, but Steel might go down before Joker can even make it here. Lance's and Tunnel going to be bringing up the rear. How's the Reaction doing down low against Akame? There's that 1v1 going on. We're just going to keep flying up here, guys. I want to zoom in, get closer to the action, but there's just so much going on in so many different areas. But it looks like Akame's got a slight advantage in the 1v1. Steel might be helping out, though. Yeah, Steel's going to drop down and help out. He's got low HP, so they might as well put his gun there instead. And Akame is going to take the extra shot. That will allow Reaction to win that fight. But Tunnel's going down to Dizzy and Playmaker at the moment. He's not going to be able to stop the D base. But Joker needs to stop A as well. It's going to be 800 points here. They're going to lose Javi in just a moment to Yaro. No, missing that shot. Javi also has to hide from Korra as well. Daisy's going to stop the C base. MJ, though, could get picked from Kami in group. Wyan season, no, not able to get that kill. Javi does get picked, though, but there we go. MJ down to group. Origin's got 3 bases, though. No, they do get reset on C. Reaction going to try to go for that fight. He needs to clutch something up here. Steel's going to go down to Yaro. Hit that shot. Absolutely. Dizzy and Reaction still in fight C, but it's 960 points now for Origin. Group gets the kill, keeping them alive a little bit longer. Who's going to get the kill at the end? It's Reaction. Stopping the C base. He needs to go for D now. This is still winnable for Joker. They are a gun up here at the moment. 920 points for Origin, though. They need to get stopped the base soon. And Paflupi's going to crash down into YNC's and big ram, but not enough to get the kill. Can Joker kill Korra? Might not be in time. D-base gets stopped just in time. Group gets the kill. No, Kami gets the kill on Korra. They're stopping A. 953 points. Paflupi getting a kill here. Still wouldn't even be enough to get them the win. Reaction stop the D base, but Yara's coming in from behind to try to get Group potentially. Group needs to stay in the A base, but down goes Paflupi. 800 points now for Joker. Yaro could get the kill here on A, but it still wouldn't be enough. Group just needs to sit on the base as long as he can. Reaction's trying to get himself in here on the rear of Yaro. Kami sitting on the base, driving off to get the extra shot. Reaction gets the kill, and Joker clutch the game. How many capture points was Origin on there? Oh my goodness. What a base stop by Joker. That could not have been any closer. And Joker took an incredible game 7. Origin even having the chance to 1v3 clutch, it just wasn't enough. Oh man, those bases went down to the wire. Origin did everything right. But it was not enough reaction winning that 1v1 against Dizzy. Insane clutch that won them the game there. And someone's giving reaction. Someone's giving thumbs downs. Oh my goodness. That's... Oh wow. What a game. Congrats to Joker for the dub. That secures their top 4. If that was ever in question... You know, if they lost this set and lost the next one, I don't know what math could have worked out for them to miss it, but... Oh my goodness, guys. Well, they're in now. They are most certainly in now. Wow. Looks like they got better on Normandy. Also, thank you for the follow 34 fan on Twitch. Love the username. As well as BKII. Don't know how to say that whole name. I'm not even going to try. Thank you both for the follows. Let's see how the other sets went. They're all done now. No surprise. Man, what a set. So, Joker and Origin both have 5 wins. Joker has the head-to-head. They go to first place immediately. Let's see. 7-Bud over Pincer. Oh, man. Tiebreaker set there as well. That was big. Just like that, 7-Bud might be poised to make top 4. That could be tricky. Well, I'll have to look at the scores up there. Rejects over Kitten. DFM over Evany. No surprises there. But Pincer... No, Pincer's in 7-Bud. They're both tied. Pincer needs to win this next set. So, okay. So if 7-Bud wins, they make top 4. If 7-Bud loses and Pincer loses, 7-Bud makes top 4. But if Pincer wins and 7-Bud loses, then Pincer makes it. Looks like how it's going to work here. Rejects, they can't do it. And any Kitten can't do it. So we actually did pick a good set. If 7-Bud clutches against Joker, they make top 4. So we picked the perfect set to watch the end of this, guys. Perfect. I predicted it might go this way. 7-Bud Pincer, I thought it would be close. This would be an incredible set to watch. But Joker Origin, man, I'm glad that we watched the one that we did. Absolutely. That was one of the best sets that I've watched in a while. Those games, absolutely clutch game 6 and 7 from Joker. Insane. Insane. All right, well, now that that's out of the way, I guess we can play a game or two. I don't know how much. It should start in 20 minutes, I believe. 11:10. Yeah, being 7-Bud. And this is the last set. It all comes down to 7-Bud clutching against Joker. I mean, I assume... We can assume Pincer over Kitten. Kitten's winless right now. But Pincer may make top 4 here. Although a clutch from 7-Bud against Joker, especially after that set that just happened that Joker did against Origin, that's going to be hard. I will say, though, 7-Bud is the combination of Leverage and Ponda. And both of those teams have reasonable track records against Joker. Ponda does tend to upset Joker in top 8 round robins. That's happened several times, I think at least 3 times. And Leverage has won 2 seasons over Joker. So, it's not impossible. Not at all. Which is why I think it's a good set to spectate. And spectate we shall. Just a reminder, guys, this is a rewards portal stream, so make sure that y'all are watching from the portal if you want to get rewards. That only works for North American viewers, or sorry, people with North American accounts that are viewing. So you can check the YouTube chat or the Twitch chat, the pinned message for it. I'm giving away 5 tier 10s in my Discord right now. 5 of them. You can win a Chieftain, a Badger, a VK90, or an M60. All you have to do is join my Discord, find the giveaway channel, and that's all you gotta do. Ouch. That's what I get for jumping, I guess. I thought, you know, nothing's spotted, nothing's happening right. Another 200 LT ended up sneaking his way in to that little spot. E3 fired. Couldn't hit him. Hit him that time. And I just love this about the Leopard. You just launch him back. Can't shoot this though. He's too high. Yo, the $5 super sticker from Bobby. Bobby, thank you so much. Very appreciated, dude. Very kind. Pear holding his belly, laughing out loud. Nice. It did like a text, like an image to text thing for me for some reason. Hey man, I really appreciate it, dude. Very kind. For some reason the noti wasn't showing for me. Oh man. Very kind, very kind. Guys making an agreement on loser pays, that's funny. Well, I appreciate both of your generosity and your willingness to do something like that. It means a lot. You just keep shooting this guy to push him back. Now his loader's dead. You can't do anything to me. They have a TD not spotted. It's their grill. They have another tank not spotted. It's the T100. I missed that some. Oh, I shot heat into the track. That's why. Okay, fair enough. My bad. It's on me. This guy's looking for me. Their grill scares me. I won't deny it. Their grill does indeed scare me. He shot though. I bounced that somehow. Don't have the elevation to deal with that. I'm gonna be careful of this 200 coming. But all the tanks behind us are gonna push through as well. And yeah, that's GG. Give it a good shot. Hey, GG's. The I am drinking Arnold Palmer, by the way, from this thing. The Arnold Palmer container had a leak in it, so we swapped it into this thing. But trust me, it is AP, the good stuff. Sponsor me, Arizona, please. No, I'm kidding. What compensation do you on the portal get today? Maurice, there's extra crates in the rewards portal today to compensate. So yesterday there's supposed to be 4. Like the first day there were 4, so today there are 8. And I appreciate Tolian for setting that up, because that was work on her to cover up for me missing my stream. So Tolian's the goat for that. Alright, you ready to get launched, sir? Goodbye. He's not in that rock, is he? Is he in the rock? I think he might be in that rock. He's in the rock. I need to ask. That's funny as fuck. Poor guy. He is, isn't he? Right there. Alright, I'll help you. So there's Sheridan. FDM's got him. Goodbye, Vladlesh. Thank you for jumping, making my shot easier. He'll get banished into the corner. Oh, that's so funny to me. He's just stuck. I gotta say hi. Nah, I can't afford to say hi. Marteco's coming in. Get out of here, Marteco. Oh dear, that's not good. Hi, Marteco. That hurt me. Oh, this dude's tunneling me. Did he get out? No, that's the other Sheridan. Never mind. Why is 4 of our tanks having struggles against a single E100? Their Hori's on this side. It is literally a 4v1 over there that they are not willing to fight. That is absurd to me. Okay. Their Hori did move over. It's a 3v2. He still hit that shot after. I can't believe he hit that shot after I hit him and he had the recoil from it. Fair play dodging that. We're gonna have to cap the base out anyway in just a sec here because of their Sheridan in that I aimed that very poorly. Yeah, the Sheridan in that rock. What's going on? I can't get out of this. I was pressing the wrong button. Nice missile. Alright, well we have to cap this one out, unfortunately. I don't know if we'll have time for another. Take some lion charms. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I should go check out the guy that I banished to the rock, but no, I'm just gonna cap out. I've seen it happen many times. Have to capture the base. Oh, for real? He's trying to jump out. Poor man, he is banished. He is banished to another plane of existence. Poor guy. Anyway, checking out the Discord. Okay, we got a lot of people joining for the tier 10 giveaway. Let's go, gamers. Someone's asking me in the Discord, do I play Path of Exiles? I don't. Someone in the chat was. I think it was Pickle, right? I'm excited for Path of Exiles too. But I do not play. I don't normally read the Discord, but I see a ton of people joining, so it's a W. Alright, yeah, I don't think I have time to play another game. We'll get our invite in 3 minutes. This game, though. Yeah, really quickly, I guess before the set begins, I will really quickly again pull up the standings just to show you guys where we're at. So at the moment, Joker, 5 wins, Origin 5 wins, DFM 5 wins. All 3 of these teams are pretty much guaranteed in top 4 because no one else can reach 5 wins. So Joker, Origin, DFM. The question is who becomes the team on top. None of these teams are playing each other, so the teams that win will be on top. Actually, no, Origin and DFM are playing, so if Origin beats DFM, they'll be on top. If DFM beats Origin, they'll be on top. Which matters for top 4 seeding, which, by the way, top 4 starts tomorrow. Streams will also be in the portal, same as this time. But what matters is 7Bud versus Pinsir. One of these 2 teams will be the last one. That'll be determined by this set that we're about to watch, which is Joker 7Bud. If 7Bud upsets Joker, then no matter what Pinsir does, 7Bud's in. If 7Bud loses and Pinsir wins, they make it in. If both teams lose, it's 7Bud. Yo! Crazy Cat Andy with the 10 gift subs. Andy, thank you so much. I really appreciate the gift subs. You're always so generous to me. Thank you, Andy. You are amazing. Congrats to DFM for doing as well as they are right now. They absolutely handed it to Pinsir yesterday after all the shit that Pinsir was saying. Which, you know, I know I'm affiliated with Pinsir Clan, but I'm glad that you guys gave that to them because they needed that after what they were saying. So, congrats to DFM on that. Yeah, y'all are looking great. I'm glad to have you supporting the channel. Thank you very much. Long time no see. Yeah, hope you've been well, Andy. Looks like the DFM team's doing well, so I would assume by extension you're at least quite happy with how things are going. Good luck in top 4. I was just going over the standings, and yeah, DFM's looking very poised for a nice top 4 performance here. It all comes down to this, though. Yeah, 7Bud set and the Pinsir set, which, yeah, I'm gonna really quickly. So I have just chatting open because I got my room invite, but I do want to check. You know, Tommy's not streaming at all. Understandable. Yeah, let's just go ahead and join the room and get this all set up, guys. Last set of top 8. And let's see, in the room, 7Bud Joker to end it. I am excited, guys. Joker's been kicking ass, so it's hard to say if seen upset. But Pinsir already upset Joker, and 7Bud beat Pinsir. So if you do the math right, 7Bud should win this set, right? I don't know. But I will go ahead and get the logo set up. 7Bud is a new team with a new logo, but it's really just consisting of Honda and Leverage members. I don't actually know all of the usernames, so I'm really quickly going to be pulling up Blitz stars to confirm who players are. from the 7-Bud roster. So, really quickly, gonna pull up their roster, show it on screen, which I can do right now. They've got Wara Wara as the captain. Oh, there's 2 Wara Waras, but the one with the underscore after the captain, this is Sherman. The one with the underscore in front, I believe that's Nemo. That is correct. No, that's Alpha. That's Lightronics. Chapulin, is that Nemo? I think that's Nemo. That is Nemo. Mask is a player from Ponda last season, bench. Big Will Heaven has played with Leverage in the past. Rangers played with Leverage and Ponda in the past. Skips, Ponda Core, N13 Leverage Core. Steven played with both in PAG, Ponda Core. So there you guys go. That is the 7-Bud roster. And this is my first time watching them play. It's their very last set of top 8. And if they don't win, and then it's their last set of Blitz Masters Legends 2. But they are fighting for everything, right? Joker's already locked in. They can't lose, really. Like, no matter what happens, Joker is safe. But 7-Bud has everything to lose from this set. So they are going to be fighting as hard as they can. This is a very important set for them. And yeah, we can go into the training room view now at this point, I suppose. This is the 7-Bud logo, which if you didn't see it on the YouTube thumbnail already, here it is. And yeah, guys, this set will conclude top 8. We've already got a very interesting lineup from 7-Bud with 2 IS4s here on Middleburg, as well as a Kron Von, 2 MLEs, and 2 British Heavies. Joker is rocking 4 MLEs, a 50M, and 2 British Heavies, so immediately medium tank on Joker, none for 7-Bud. 7-Bud's got 2 IS4s. Less common tank, and not a bad tank, especially a flat ground fighting tank if they do decide to go down. But it's got a good turret to fight up top as well, just not quite the gun depression that sometimes you like to have up there. We will see how this set goes. I'm lined up on the 7-Bud side. There's no one in the middle. I'm not sure if Mask is a core player or a sub playing today, if that will influence their performance at all. I know I know Joker. Javi has told me that Joker's got pretty much a 10-man roster where there really aren't any subs at all. He's comfortable putting any of the 10 players in at any time to do specific strats and things. Most teams have a core 7, and in history, Joker's usually had like a core 7, or there's 7 main players and then 3 backups or something like that. But this season, Joker does not have that. But 7-Bud, I know that Mask was a sub player for Ponda, and he didn't get much playing time last season. Or I guess Blitzmaster Legends 1 if you consider that last season. So I'm not sure if he's a sub today or if he's earned his way into core. Anyway, enough of that. Going to look at the team lineups here and where they're driving. Reaction's trying to go for some early spots potentially with his forward position in the 50M. Doesn't see anything though. 7-Bud doing a good job at keeping themselves concealed. Joker is mostly set up in B. They're going to grab, in A. They're going to grab the A base quickly. 7-Bud has a defense down low with Chaplain covered by Ranger, but they're not going to immediately grab B. Potentially scared of being pushed. Joker is going for a quick aggressive push into B, but 7-Bud steps C. And so now maybe it's Joker's time to sweep whatever is down low. They find Chaplain. They shoot him once. Panzer's going to put in a shot as well. Ranger is spotted in the back finally. He puts 2 into steel. Joker's still going to grab B. No, actually stepping off B, and they're not going to take the base. And they've been bled pretty good. Steven's taking some damage, so is Chaplain, but 7-Bud has put equal damage back into Joker. Joker's still making attempts to grab B. Chaplin's getting bled pretty hard, though. Could become a weakness if the Joker team wants to push right on through. Reaction, though, he's on 1500 HP himself, not the healthiest. Obviously, he's a medium, so he's not going to have the most by default, but that is what it is. B is still being defended very well by Ranger. Let's watch things from Ranger's POV. Having the Kronvon is really nice for getting these resets. No, Kami just drove off by himself there, and that gives Ranger a chance to reload 2 shells in his clip. And he's just not going to worry about shooting right away. He's just going to wait as long as he can, because now he's got all 3 and able to shoot that 1. It's a very good base defense by 7Bud. Despite all the beating that they're taking, still able to dish out all that damage back into Joker. Javi and Kami are still getting bled from up top. Oh my goodness. Some sus positioning here, and Joker, they just never wanted to commit. They have not committed anywhere at all. They have the bases, but they've got nothing else. Got several low HP tanks. They don't really have map positioning because 7Bud has the high ground, as well as still some control over the town via Ranger and that Kronvon. And honestly, if I'm just so confused how Joker would let something like that happen. They absolutely know that, you know, if you see a Kronvon, that's exactly where it's going to go, or at least you need to plan for a tank being where Ranger's at, because it's a very common position to use. But Joker had no answer for it. Nothing at all. They have put some shots into Chaplain, though. Someone else put another shot in. Maybe it was Panzer. He's now a 1-shot. So that is a good point of weakness for Joker to push, but they're down 3,000 HP nearly at this point. They're just holding on by a thread, hoping for 7Bud to make some sort of mistake. But they haven't yet. I guess other than Chaplain. 7Bud will have to push in at some point. I guess that's what Joker's hoping to capitalize on. But Reaction's in an awkward position in the middle of the map without much cover. Kami, Javi, both low. Milo, the only full health tank on the Joker team. He's in the 2-on-5B. Of course, he's going to want to farm. But would that be enough cover if 7Bud were to just YOLO Reaction right now? Even with CAC there as well. Steel and Panzer are going to be moving forward into B. They're thinking, okay, their only win condition may be to grab Chaplain, which I'm not sure even if that is a win condition at this point, because they're going to lose Reaction soon. 7Bud Wara Wara are here to shoot Kakady and to cover Reaction. No, Wara Wara is just going to turn entirely. I will say Milo's got a great farming position where he is right now. But in comes the push into the B base, and Ranger actually getting bled out very heavily by Joker with all of those MLEs. And somehow Joker brought the HP back. They are up now. What the heck even happened? Mask getting bled. He's going to go down. I was concerned this whole time about Joker being down in the HP by so much, but they just shoved through town and 7Bud wasn't ready, and Joker wins on the caps. 7Bud just waited too long, and Joker had the defense set up. I don't know. I really don't know. I was so focused on what was happening over on the one side of the map, I was like, didn't even realize that 7Bud was losing on the other side. What the heck, dude? Completely missed that. I was confused by what Joker could do, but Milo was able to farm them to a big HP lead in the end, and they take the dub. Very nice. Just like that, we'll move on to game 2. I thought 7Bud was looking so good there. Man. Now this is a lineup. Okay, what is Joker doing? I can't doubt them. I can never doubt what Joker's doing with their lineup, but what is this lineup? It is interesting. 350Ms, a Vickers, they're going to spawn up top. One might not spawn up top. I forget if there's a spawn limit up top with competitive, with like the spawn changes that they made to where like spectators don't affect them. I'm not on their side anyway, so it wouldn't make a difference, I suppose. 295 E6s and MLE, so they're clearly just going up top. They have no holding in the town at all. Maybe their play here is to just try to pick the one tank from 7Bud that spawns up top. I don't know. 7Bud's got 7 heavies, so no mediums to contest Joker, but one tank will spawn up top regardless. I don't know. been seeing Pawn in pubs. They're still in pubs. They just don't play, their comp players all moved. Anyway, let's watch game number 2, 7-Bud Joker. I think 7-Bud looked really good game 1. I really do. They've got chances this set. I'll say they have chances. Especially with this interesting lineup from Joker. I'm not going to say it's a bad lineup. I wouldn't say it's a bad lineup, but it's clearly a specialized strat that likely involves some form of risk. Okay, all 4 Joker tanks do spawn up top. And 2 tanks from 7-Bud spawn up top. I only expected to see 1. But Chaplain and Wara Wara both up top. And Joker's just full sending it. Their Vickers light sending it through the middle, 95 E6s as well. And Joker just wants to take full map control here. Reactions crossing. Okay, ouch. Is this position worth it? I don't know if I'd say it was, but he's there now. Panzer's taking a bleed. It's now a 4,000 HP difference between the 2 teams, but most of that was by virtue of the lineup. Kami's grabbed B. Cax grabbed C. Now 7-Bud's going to have to do something, obviously, about the caps very, very soon. They have the HP lead, but Joker's got really good map right now. Obviously, they've got great map. And Ranger having to peek all the way up top there to do something. He just bled half of his HP without even firing his gun. Had nothing to show for it. Maybe peeking it for info, but a little bit too much there. And Kami's in an interesting position. It's actually quite good for... He's looking at Steven right now, but he could look to the right and try to suppress any pushes into Kek and Milo from the outside here. Wara Wara is rotating down to help Steven, and that might just be... I don't know, actually. I was going to say opportunity for Joker to push, but they're not going to push with this. Look at Steel's position, by the way. An interesting little one. He's not lit at the moment. Someone does grab A. Kami's rotated out. Reaction still can't leave, obviously. The Joker's chipping the HP right on back, guys. It was a 3k, 4k difference. It's down to 1k. And we're up to 800 points now for Joker just about. Oh, and Steven and Wara Wara are going to try to step B here. But even then, that's not going to be enough. Even stepping B would not give them the win on caps. They need to start getting kills here. Because they're ticking fast. Javi's actually going to support Kami as well, leaving a 5v5 up top with the 50Ms and the E6s. And again, Joker just has such good maps. 7-Bud's not able to do much with it. Steven is now getting pushed down by Javi and Kami, who have a good crossfire. 7-Bud's not moving up top. They are in B. They ought to stop in the base, but even that's not enough. They need to stop C as well, and it doesn't look like 7-Bud's ready to do it at all here. Javi's just moving in, get the bleeds, may as well. Should pick up the kill, and Steven does so. And that's that. 7-Bud made no move up top at all. Completely got locked in place. I was talking about how they were still looking good after game 1. But they were completely shut down by Joker's immediate map takes. Wow. I'm just kind of lost by that. Yeah, good stuff from Joker. I mean, they took the map positioning. It paid off very well for them. I thought maybe 7-Bud would be more confident that, you know, it's like, we're pushing into a bunch of soft tanks. We could definitely do it in terms of durability, but they didn't. They didn't execute. In fact, they backed Wara Wara off to focus down low. But anyway, we'll move on. Joker's looking good. And this is happy news for Pinsir, of course, as they are completely reliant on Joker to win this set. And of course, Pinsir has to win their own set, but even if they do, this set determines it for them. But yeah, I thought 7-Bud had a much better chance up top than maybe they thought they did. It's okay though. you still got a few more maps to play if you're able to survive that long. We're on Naval Frontier for games 3 and 4, by the way. So, Sunblood still has a little bit of wiggle room, but not a whole lot. They lost 2 games, and it takes 4 to win a set, so they don't have much wiggle room left. They're going to run Ranger in the T100. They're bringing a light tank out now. Reaction is warning one for Joker. Javi's in his 62? Interesting. That tank is very underrated, I have to say. Not a lot of people give it respect. And I must say, in pubs, it doesn't always feel the strongest. It's like, it's a little sluggish, and the gun isn't the strongest. In terms of DPM, it's actually got quite weak DPM. But as a role-playing tank, it's solid because that armor, man. The armor on the 62A, so nice. Can probably counter T100 pretty well. I don't know if I have the numbers offhand, and like can't really imagine what the model looks like in terms of armor off the top of my head, but I would imagine it's challenging for T100 to outbrawl a 62A because of that armor. Because that's really the only strength the 62 has right now. And I guess it looks like it has super speed boost, which I completely forgot about. I don't ever play this tank. But super speed boost does help it with mobility. So Avi might have a shot on Wara. Not quite. He does take it from reaction though, but Avi and reaction are both going to find Steven up here in just a minute. They don't know that he's up here yet, but he is. Joker's going for an immediate sweep with Kami and Steel though. They're going right into the rear of Chapelin. Ranger is snuck up next to Wara Wara. He's spotted. Joker's not going to go for the immediate bleeds on a Ranger though. Steel's looking that way though. He'll put one in. Ranger runs right into a rock he was trying to drive down. Oh no, rip Ranger. Kami with the big shot. Group should have the kill. No, not quite. But unfortunate rock placement there. I don't know who put that there, if it's a recent change, but man, unlucky there. Sunblood still in it. They're down 2,000 HP, but that lead is only growing for Joker at the moment. Group's got the rear of Wara Wara. They're going to keep putting those shots in. Mask getting pushed by Steel and Tunnel. Good HP sharing from N13, but he does let Tunnel through finally, so not the best in the end there. Ranger's in a reasonably safe position. If Tunnel were really, really big brain to turn around and shoot Ranger, that could have been a nice kill opportunity, but wasn't quite ready for that yet, instead focusing on the other tank that he had in front of him. Joker's got a mismatch in the corner, and they're looking poised to take this one very cleanly as well. Tunnel getting traded off there, but Joker's still up 2 guns here. Wara Wara, the other one, will fall momentarily. Steven's in a bit of a bind himself, and it's looking tough. Wara Wara still not being pushed by Joker for some reason. Here we go. Reaction gets the kill. Well, it wasn't quite a 7-0. It was pretty close to it. Joker had a very nice push. Ranger got caught trying to bail, and it is just him left alone against 6 Joker tanks, and we're about to see a 3-0 lead. And they're not wasting any time. We can bring back the Die for Time meme for 7Bud because Nemo, the original, creator of that quote, the person who said it first, Die for Time, is on this team. He is Chapelin, who had a bit of an unfortunate game there with 411 damage, but besides that, he is the creator of the Die for Time meme, and Ranger embodied that very well, not wasting any of Joker's time. They're just moving right on to game 4. Potentially the last one if 7Bud doesn't punch back. This is their last opportunity. They've run out of all of their mistakes. They're like their wiggle room on mistakes. They can't make any more. One more loss and they are out of the tournament, potentially. It all will rest on the Pincer set if this is a loss. The Pincer is playing against Kitten, I think. And Kitten has not... Yeah, Pincer Kitten. Kitten has not yet won a single set. So that would be in a massive upset if Kitten were to take that one. That would be big. Seven Bud's making a lineup changes. They are rocking double IS-4 again. Tank that they ran on game 1 didn't quite work out for them. Joker running 2 T100s and a 95 E6. I think it's a good tank. It worked out quite well for them taking map positioning on game 2. They're going to run one of them this time. And here we go, guys. 4th game, potentially the last one. 7Bud could have a crazy clutch here. I would be more than happy to see a crazy clutch by 7Bud. That would be insane after how Joker's playing today. It all comes down to this. And you're back in the T100. Greatest reverse sweep X2, says Javi. He thinks it might happen. He's nervous. He's quaking in his boots. 13 says please. He just says cold boosters on. 7Bud's confident. I love that. I love that. Ranger going for initial spotting. Reaction's going to sneak by anyway. He's a light tank. Spites Chaplain. Sneaks in that first shot. Very nicely done. Tunnel takes one himself, though, trying to peek up top. 7Bud's got 2 tanks spotted up top. Joker's aware of it. They've got 2 of their own. And this game off to a much slower start than the previous one, where Joker swept right through B. But Joker's planning something here. Double light tanks are being spotted in A. They're pushing through. They might have Chaplain caught out here. Yeah, Reaction just pushing right up into him. Javi's not doing anything too crazy. But in comes Kami as well. Okay, light tanks are starting to take a little bit of damage, maybe more than you want to early game. But that's why Kami's going to come in here to help trade. Puts a shot in Chaplain. Reaction's just probably going to drive around for Chaplain, like maybe up here. No, not quite yet. It would be some pretty good position here. Javi and Ranger trading out a little bit. Yeah, Reaction taking a side position here would be brutal for 7Bud right now. Up top, Joker's still doing fine. Yeah, now this is a great position for Reaction to take. He's got free sides into Chaplain. He might take a hit from Steven. Is he low profile enough to avoid it? Oh, he's got this rock. That's right. Yeah, that's checkmate for 7Bud right now. And even if Steven's covering Chaplain, he had shots into Ranger, which is really nice. Yeah, Joker's going to win this push, no problem. Looking elsewhere, 7Bud's not been able to make any plays. Mask is still hiding. Wara and 13, other Wara. And they had to make some sort of counterplay, but they've waited too long. Reaction's completely won this side of the map for Joker team. Tunnel does get picked, so 7Bud has some fighting chance on this side of the map. They do have reasonably close HP to Joker, but the guns aren't there. They're missing 2 guns, and Joker's been able to get their guns quite quickly back into the game because they got light tanks. Reaction, Javi. It's not over for 7Bud, but it's getting a little dangerous. M13 maybe overextending. The rest of his team wasn't quite there to support. Wara was too busy reloading his clip. I don't know if 7Bud's going to be able to sneak in a kill here. They are going to be able to sneak one in with the Kronvon, but they lose one Wara. Mask goes down to the T100 LT mob. And unfortunately for 7Bud, I believe this is the end of their set here. And goes on 13. And now it is just the other Wara left. Lightronics, I believe this one was. And there we go, guys. The 4-0 sweep to conclude it. I was hoping for a closer set. This was a crucial one to watch regardless of the outcome, or regardless of the competitiveness of the set. And so now it all comes down to the Pincer Kitten set. If Kitten wins, it's 7Bud. If Pincer wins, it's Pincer. So 7Bud's absolutely a diehard Kitten fan right now. And while that was a quick set, let's go ahead and refresh the website, see if any sets were quicker. And it looks like they were. There's one set still playing, but the other 2 have concluded. And gamers, we have a top 4. Pinsir defeated Kitten in a 4-0 fashion, claiming their top 4 spot. Pinsir coming back after several years of not playing. And they had a 5th place finish in Blitz Masters Legends 1, but this time they do clutch up to make top 4. Pondo, who made it last season, playing under 7 Bud now, did not make it. Evany over Rejects 4-0. That's a... I don't know if I'd consider that an upset. Hard to say because, you know, Rejects was kind of down here as well, but Evany actually surpasses Rejects with that win, putting Rejects in 7th place. Origin DFM is still going on, so this determines who is 2nd place in the seeding because Joker has head-to-head over both of those teams. So winner is 2nd, loser is 3rd, and Pinsir is 4th. So top 4 is determined. It's just a matter of seeding here. So Cora, I believe he's streaming his... is he streaming his POV today? I don't know. Let me look at his channel and see if he is. Cora. No stream today. Maybe when the Joker versus Origin set wanted to keep that private to the team. But yeah, top 4 is determined, y'all. It is set. Pinsir has made top 4, so congrats to them. I'm, of course, you know, happy because that's my family clan that made top 4. But regardless, congrats to everyone who played in top 8. It was a fun tournament, despite the streaming mishaps that occurred yesterday and today. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. It's just a couple fan containers at the end of the day. Don't really give that much. But, yeah, that's that, guys. Maybe we can hang around a little bit just to determine the final result of Origin DFM. It might take a while. I think it could take some time. DFM has been very solid, and I absolutely think that they can take Origin to, you know, 5, 6, 7 games. 6 or 7 games, I should say. 5 wouldn't be that close. 6 games would be. Yeah, we can hang out for a little bit. Obviously, I have to finish the portal. The portal's still got like 3 minutes to go. But yeah, again, I will say thank you all for your support. It really means a lot, especially after what happened yesterday. And yeah, we're making it up with the tier 10 giveaway in the Discord. It seems like most of you have found my Discord. I got like 20 something new members today, 30. So it is awesome to have you all in here. The giveaway channel is where you can click the enter button to win either a Badger, Chieftain, M60, or VK90. You can pick. I'll just need your account info. And yeah, we'll hang out for just a little bit more, but at this point, top 4 is determined, so I can start prepping my who will win top 4 message that I try to put it in every season. I forget every once in a while, so I'm not going to go so far as to say, oh, I do it every season, but let's see if I go to my channel, view my channel, community. Da-da-da. We have to chat a little bit. Kind of easy wins. Yeah, it was less close than I was hoping, but Joker's hot, man. It's hard to stop him. Even if you're leveraging Ponda combined. DFM will play Origin and Tour top 4 no matter what. That's true. You know, if it's the number 2, number 3 team seeding, really there's no difference because in top 4, when it's the 4-team bracket, it's 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. And since Joker and DFM are guaranteed 2v3, it really doesn't matter the result. So you are right about that. It's just a preview. It's true. But it is also always fun to see, you know, the result of the sets and, you know, if there's an upset, because upsets are fun. We already saw, you know, several upsets in this bracket. I do have to give a shout out to Rejects though. Like, this is Rejects' first time together as a team and making top 8, but also beating DFM twice. DFM, a top 3 team on the NA server. Beating them twice in the qualifier was impressive. No one was expecting that. I absolutely had DFM winning their group to move on in the first day, or the first qualifier. So shout out to Rejects for being able to do that. Top 8, maybe not the way that they wanted it to go, but we might see more of them next time. Who knows? They are a Russian-speaking team. I don't think they're all from Russia, because I'm pretty sure they abide by the Legionnaire rule just fine. But hopefully they stick together. We can see more of them next time, because we need more good teams on NA, and they were a good team on NA. I'll give the website one more refresh. No, never mind. It's done. Origin has defeated DFM. 4-1 was the score. So not quite the 4-2, 4-3 I was expecting. But that means we do have our seeding. Joker on top with 6 wins, only losing to Pincer. Origin with 6 wins, only losing to Joker, so the head-to-head puts Joker ahead. DFM with 5. Pincer with 4. 7 Bud with 3. Evany and Rejects with 2. Evany having the head-to-head. And Kitten, unfortunately, winless, but this was their first top 8 as well, so congrats to them. Their team's been around for a bit. I don't know if we're going to see more of them. I know I've talked to their Kitten leader before, and I don't know if he was planning on keeping the team around after the season, but who knows? They got top 8, so it's possible. And yeah, with that, the tournament is officially over for top 8, but we've got top 4 coming tomorrow, guys, tomorrow, Friday, and then Saturday night as well will be the grand final stream. So tomorrow we're going to have the first few sets. And yeah, hope to see you guys there. They will also be on the portal. I don't know exactly what the rewards are going to be, but hopefully I will see you there. I will do my best to make sure there's no issues and spoil you guys with the same high quality that I always try to go for. So, little mishap this time around, but normally I like to pride myself for running everything smoothly. So hopefully we'll get right back to that and no more issues. So yeah, just like that, I will catch you guys around. It's been fun. See you in top 4. Thank you all for your support, especially Andy with the 10 gifted subs, and then the $2 donation from Voller, the 5 gift subs from Breeze. Really appreciate you all. It's been great. And yeah, I'm dragging out the conclusion to make sure that we're over the rewards portal. But we're good. Stay safe. Happy tanking.